All right, happy Monday, everybody. Little trade recap today. We had one break-even trade. Here are my executions. We were pumping all day, straight out of the gate, right? We just came so aggressively, right at 8:30, boom, up so high, order block, tested it, continued on higher, just continually making higher highs. No real opportunity to enter short, no real opportunity for continuations as we never pulled back more than a couple of points, never really hitting equilibrium of a range until we got up here. Right? We swept all this liquidity. We were delivering out of this 1 hour. We had this SMT at the highs. Came back up, put an internal SMT in, got a pretty clean fair value gap and change in the state right here, which is where I entered short. So entered here, stop loss right above the SMT highs with my target down here. Break even was going to be this area here. Why? Because this 15-minute was in the way, frankly. I wanted all this unmitigated order flow down here. Actually, let's just do this. I wanted all of this unmitigated order flow down here, these 15 minutes, to be my target. But unfortunately, we got this other 15-minute that showed up, and then this 30-minute showed up mid-play, and it just created a lot of resistance along the way. So entered here. This was what I called live as break even, because if we're gonna see this, we've had so much bullish order flow, right? Just because our model shows up, i.e. we're delivering out of a higher time frame, we've swept liquidity, we get an SMT on both a much higher time frame, right? We'd taken previous day high on ES, and then we had this internal SMT along with a change in the state after a fair value gap. That is the technical model showing up, but you can't ignore the bigger picture narrative just because the model technically shows up. And the bigger picture narrative, we jump to a higher time frame, is a freaking freight train. Look at this thing. It's a massive 700-point push that we're trying to call the top on. It's ignorant of us to imagine that we can just call the top because our model shows up. No, we can't ignore that bigger picture narrative. And so what happens? Again, we enter here and market starts doing exactly what I want to see it to do, right? We come back up, we test the change in the state, and we head down straight for this break even. Now, this could have been a take profit, and I called that out on the lives because it's a 1.2 to 1 RR, which is fine. And when you have this much bullish order flow going against you, it's okay to cut your position early, right? It's a Monday morning, nothing wrong with taking a 50-point win. I personally wanted to hold, but I really needed to see price get out of this range here, because once we came down to this area, we were in 50% of this range here. We're now delivering out of this 15. Then we get this 30-minute to show up. And so we're consolidating. I'm hoping we're consolidating because price needs to get more stops so that it can go lower. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. I went break even here. And then we basically just knocked me out at break even, which is fine. Right? I wanted to see us come down to at least here and tap these unmitigated fair value gaps before taking full profit. But that's just not how the day went. And so I managed my trade well. Really happy with the way I managed the trade. Didn't freak out and exit here just because of the larger picture narrative. I was holding to my actual take profit target. And I went break even, which is totally fine. Going break even in trading, while it might not seem like it, is considered a win. If you entered because you followed the rules of your model, if you didn't go break even early because you were scared, if you didn't FOMO out of the trade because it went against us just a little bit, right? And you managed it well, that's a win. So today was positive. If you want to come trade live with me, click the link on the next reel and come say hello.